Okay. G'day, good bag. How are you, mate? Is everything set up correctly? I hope. Yes. Oh, I've been better, mate. I've been better. Just, pretty bad headache today. Alright, I kind of forget what we're up to in this. We might have to, catch a few extra mon here. Okay, Mischievous. I guess we can hunt that. Is that a DS? Yeah. Yeah. Got all the, old Pokemon games ever since they first came out on all the original devices. What do you even find on those? Oh, I bought it when they first came out. I've got all the original hardware and the original games. Huge Poke fan. Right now we're trying to get all the old school ones in the original games and then transfer them over. Because there's a good chance that Nintendo is gonna destroy the bridge that lets you get from, I don't know what it is, Gen 5 to Gen 6. So all the Pokemon before Generation 5 are gonna be locked forever away. So I want to make sure that I catch them all and trade them in, so I've got like a legacy collection. I thought it'd be a good fun thing to do on stream. Brother has an old 3DS. I wish I had one. Yeah. I hear 3DSs are pretty popular in the scene. Apparently, they can play a lot of the other old school ones. So, for example, I've got my 3DS, and it can play like Generation 1 and 2 games on the Virtual Console, and then I think it can play Gen 4 games as well with the DS card slot. And so Gen 4, Gen 5, I don't know, is Gen 6 also on? Yeah, I think Gen 6. Oh, Mrs. Mime. That's what we'll... Beautiful. Hold on one second, let me fill up my water bottle. What have you been up to, Gert? I've just been A headache for days, bro. Fucking dying. Okay, I'm back. I was playing COD earlier. Reported a guy who knocked him in a fair fight and he started yelling slurs. It sounds like COD. Hey, Wolsey, how we doing, bro? How's the BO7 grind going, mate? Oh, you... Mrs. Mime? So at least we're hunting for two here. Oh. Redemption, perhaps? Alright, get in the ball, you little... thing. I wonder what the spawn rate is. So they always change up the spawn rate in here. So I'm not exactly sure how to tell. Looks good though. Looks good. Good spawn rate, mate. Oh, that's right, Jacob. The odds are in my favor, let's just say. How are we doing today, Jacob? So hectic story, I put my 4090 up for sale 3K, literally sold it in 50 minutes. Really? What? Why that? Are you gonna buy a 5090 or something? What's going on? Yeah, I looked up a little bit of that that thing about increasing the render resolution. And I bought a 5090 Astral. Wow, why did it why? I don't understand why it sold for so high. Like equivalent to a 5090. What's up with that? Was it the specific model? Yours was like a higher tier overclock model for the 4090 and you bought a non-overclock model for 5090? Skilled mime from birth. It gains the ability to create invisible objects as it matures. Well, the 5090 is 5K. Oh, wait, did you... Oh, so you paid the difference with of the 2K to get a 5090? Okay, sweet, sweet. Nice, how is it, bro? How is it, man? Good, I'm playing HeartGold. Just got a shiny ho. Really? Whoa. How many, resets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, Yeah, I need to do a shiny hunt for it. Look at that dirty, sickly Pidgey, bro. Somebody get a pokey gun. We need to put this diseased bird out of its misery, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna start throwing... Can't throw rocks at it anymore. I'm just gonna throw mud at it. Ugh. Get out of here. Get out of here, you muddy, dirty, sickly Pidgey. Barely even look shiny. Two resets? What the? Do you play a modded game too, bro? What the? You say you have some crazy shiny odds. I was talking Adelaide, so I order it's no PC for 2 days. 2 days is rough, but well worth it for a 5090, bro. Oh man, I can't wait to tell me how the VR gaming is on it, bro. I need to like test out a Pimax crystal or something, bro. And see if like I really want that sort of clarity, because like I love everything else about the Steam VR apart from the fact that you said that the clarity isn't clear enough. Yeah, I did it for my VR. I was thinking that. Was your first shiny in HeartGold? Hoot. I think. In this run. We got the shiny Q charm glitch. Infini shinies. Heracross, oh nice in pink, eh? Let's come down late and try a Terminal War Z. W, bro, W. Thank you for the offer. Thank you for the offer, but I'm afraid to drive, let alone fly. Yeah, hard. I might have to hit you up one day, Warzy. I might have to hit you up on that. Oh, we might have to get a spare Mrs. Mime, right? Because I genuinely am like curious. Like I'm hoping it's one of those things where it's like, you know, like I don't really mind the slight decrease in clarity, but ever since, one of the things I'm worried about is I was very hesitant to go from 1080p to 1440p. I was like, that doesn't really make that much of a difference and stuff. But then when I went to it, I was like, fuck me, I've been missing out this entire time. I should have done the 1440p jump a lot earlier. I also wanted the same about 4K right now. But I hear that it's not as, doesn't feel as much of a jump, but I don't know, I gotta test for myself, see what I find to be acceptable. Just need to... There's something here. Don't be disappointed. The mods didn't execute you yet, Ogden. I'll have to have a word with them. I'll say that. I still have plenty in front of it, especially because running the Super is more than 3x harder. Yeah, and like, yeah, that too, like, I don't know, maybe, because I was hoping that maybe when the 6080 series comes out, you know, like, the next generation, maybe that, hopefully they increase the VRAM, hopefully with like DLSS 4 and everything, or maybe even DLSS 5 if they come out with a new DLSS in that time period, maybe that'll be like enough for it. Because I wouldn't mind, because I I was thinking either getting the 5080 or the 5090, and I was like, man, with at double the price, I was gonna just go, you know what, fuck it. I'll get a 5080, and when the 6080 comes out, maybe I'll just grab that too. And it feels like most games, if you're playing it at 1440 to 4K, you're really only being held back by the GPU and not really the CPU, so I can keep the CPU, keep the current setup, and only spend money on the GPU in like a year and a half, or whatever it is. Even though DLSS exists, a lot of games don't support it. Are you sure? I feel like a lot of games... Oh, so don't a lot of games just support DLSS in general, and then you can get a tool to hot swap in the latest DLSS version? Like, it's a little bit of a, like, rigmarole. It's not perfectly supported, but aren't, like, a lot of... Like, wouldn't you say that most modern games support some form of DLSS, and I think that entry point is enough to use it? But I honestly, I haven't. I'm a fucking COD loser. I'm not even a COD loser or Warzone loser, bro. I haven't really been playing a lot of other games, eh? Either I'll play that or I'll play this 20-year-old game, eh? So, don't take my words as gospel. Relaxing streams indeed, Camo. At least I hope. How are we doing, friend? Enjoying your 2 days off? I never got a shiny in Pokemon Sword, but yesterday I got my first shiny bronzer. Ooh, what color is a shiny bronzer? I don't think I've ever seen it. Full odds W. I just mean VR games. Oh, right. Yeah, Yeah, good point. I didn't really think about that. Damn. That's a pretty big spanner in my plans. Man, I don't know. Like, I'm not too optimistic, but I'm gonna say maybe, hopefully, by the time the 6080 comes out, like, a lot more games will support some form of DLSS, but yeah. Hey, Balti, thank you for the chocolate cake and the heart me. How are we? Shiny bronzer is green, Reload's blue. Gotcha. When you get on Warzone, you're not doing BO7. Wait, do you have BO7? You're not grinding the guns out camo, or was that? I thought maybe you were for some reason. So we have a new map next month. I would assume in less than a month. Yeah, I would assume in like 3 weeks, because generally it's around like 3 weeks after multiplayer launches or something. So, 1 second, let me just read this. Let me, so I just need to read something very quickly. YouTube, TikTok. Just big code modifications. Fix everything. Zodi Gaming, hello. Tired. I'm gonna touch the campaign until you're ready. Oh man, maybe I won't even play Balti. I had such a massive headache today. I couldn't even think about playing fucking COD A. I don't want you to, I don't want you to wait forever for me or anything, man. You play and enjoy, okay? Literally the only campaign I ever played and completed was the MW3 one in COD, and that's only because I was so excited for movement to come back after a year of MW2, and they released the campaign 1 week early, I think, and then the multiplayer after that, so there was nothing else to play, so I played it. Are you trying out the BF campaign? Alright, good, play that in the meantime, just to give me more time if I decide to. But I don't want you to wait unnecessarily for me. You should going little by little with the coffee, reduce it at first, still have a morning one. You mongrel, Camo, you listen to me, you mongrel. I'm on day 6 of complete abstinence. It's too late, bro. It's too late. Any day now, hopefully, probably, fingers crossed, my the headaches will go away and I'll be a free man. But right now I'm suffering. I'm suffering. Bro, I was good yesterday. That's the fucked up part. I was good yesterday, chat. Fuck me, bro. So apparently the withdrawal comes in waves. So you kind of feel like you're better, and then it comes back. Oh my god, bro. I'm sweating just thinking about it, eh? Mine was a gateway one. How do you mod on Switch? You've got to Google it, Ogden. It's an involved process. But you won't have to deal with it because you're going to be dead as soon as I figure out how to kill a person over the internet. What was your first handheld console growing up? Mine was the Nintendo DS Lite. Mine was the original Game Boy. Like Ogden. Soon to be deceased. What's up, Zero Pokemon? Cody! Yeah, we're playing Pokemon HeartGold. I was getting a little burnt out from Legends ZA. I wanted to play this one. These are kind of like my favorite Pokemon games. These old school pixel ones. Currently on gold camo. Have to get camo. 7 other guns. Rough. Having to certain camos on like 33 guns is awful. Oh man, I never do the camo grind, eh? It's too much. Dark matter looks sweet though. Those mastery camos always look pretty sick though. The last one I did, ladies, Jacob, you have a good one, man. The last one I did was, hold on, wait, I missed a thing. Steam VR is 9 million pixels, Super is 29 million pixels. Far out, bro. It is insane. So it's like 3 times the, I don't know if you would say pixels per inch, but like, yeah, like 3 times as many pixels as, I can see why it's hard to drive. But the clarity should be insane, right? Surely, Wolsey, we're gonna get more DLS games in VR support. Please, give me some hope here, brother. Give me some hope here for us that don't fucking... who aren't kings and have 5090s, mate. I need DLSS. Let's do a face reveal before you kill me. I guess you could be the first person to die of fright. Hey, Tracy, thank you for the heart me in the popular vote. How are we? As do my sister and brother are dire fans of one. I haven't played much. Fair, yeah, it's fun, bro, it's fun. What would you say your favorite series is, Cody? Looks like we've got a lot of body issues. Oh, Tracy, mate, I got massive headache as soon as I woke up, bro. I've relapsed. Oh, I guess I haven't relapsed because I haven't had coffee, but down in a rut. Though I'm feeling a little bit better now. Alti, appreciate the 2 finger hearts, mate. Let's go. What are you guys playing at the moment? Are there 15 currencies? 15 currencies for what, my friend? Ironically that you said that, I was updating my chatbot to support all the different monetization options that YouTube supports. And thank God I found a library that does it for me, because I was like looking up like the 50 different, I don't know, currencies that are supported by the ISO 147, whatever it is, standard, with the little symbols and stuff, and then their code that goes with it. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a hack and slash attempt. And one of the AIs said it couldn't do it, and I was like, you bastard. And then I gave it to another AI, and it's like, oh, no, we can do it. This library does do it. The library that you're using for the other shit is the exact same library, and it does it. I'm like, AI, you've done it again. Hopefully with 5090, you can run in at full now. Yeah, well, VR kind of dead besides Sims. Sims have good support, good mods, but general VR games are kind of done, unfortunately. Yep. And the Slender Man coming out soon. Oh, well, there were a couple of good ones. I guess, I don't know. Maybe you need to like do a little hack and slash methodology to get it to work, or maybe it doesn't even work. I have to like look into it. But I thought maybe you could. Oh, maybe that's because I have a Rift S. The Batman Arkham series game. Deadpool maybe was coming out or is out. That looked kind of cool. Yeah, you're right. As a general rule, the VR scene is a little bit crappy. But have you ever done so there's a lot of mods to get VR games working, normal games working in VR, and some of them are really good, Wallsy, where they actually map like the gun or something to your motion controllers, and they seem like they're almost native supported games. I felt like that was kind of like an alleyway I was gonna go down for VR games. Didn't have lack of sleep. Maybe. I was struggling. How about you, mate? How'd you go? I'm 6. I had no idea what it was called. Oh no, I meant what are your favorite game series, Cody? If you're not much into the Pokemon series, what are like your top 3 favorite series? You can inject using UEVR with any Unreal Engine 4 game. Yeah. But then I think there's like another level above that where they map the 6... Unless they've upgraded that app even further, but like, I think you've got to do it specifically for each game. And they map it so you... Oh my God, yes. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful thing. This is what we're looking for. Come on. Oh, please. Please. Use the secret technique. The surefire capture, as long as I do it frame perfect. Oh! Oh my God, can you imagine somebody shiny hunting with full odds in Safari Zone, bro? I would... Oh, mate, I couldn't, bro. Yeah, 60 of control mapping is, and that's and it doesn't have to have anything special, because when I looked into it maybe a year ago, it needed that special, it needed like an individual to specifically map it. That is so good, bro. Oh man, yes, dude. Yes, see, I need that. So that's how I wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 2 like that for the first time, and another game that I'm spacing out on. But I thought that would be incredible, because I've never played Red Dead 2. Oh my God. Okay, let me just test something out of your chat. No, still. You're making 4 mods for it. Yeah, so I wanted to like focus on those ones, the ones that have like custom, bespoke mods for it. Only 3 hours, Tracy. Damn. What do you reckon, Wolsey? You've got some VR experience under your belt. When I get the Steam VR, what would you say are like some top games that you would recommend? Because right now I just want to see if like I can get the Batman Arkham series game on it. Because that one I'm super excited to play. I'm a huge Batman Arkham fan. And from what I've seen of the VR, it looked really fun. And I feel like it's one of those things when you watch a video on the VR, like it looks kind of cool and stuff. But then when you play it, it's like a different experience. You're like, holy shit, this is incredible. Like for me, I always noticed like, oh, the graphics kind of look shit, like compared to regular games. But then when you're in the game, you're like, whoa, it's incredible, bro. It's like something about like the experience of being in there and moving your head and stuff. Just, it's just, yeah, it always felt amazing. Oh, the other older Batman series. No, so there's the specific Batman VR game, but you're saying the new ones. I think it compares standing in VR, it's next level. I reckon, right, like, maybe the time isn't right now, but one day the time will come where it's like, yeah, if you're a gamer and you enjoy games, you have to try VR, because it's like, it's an experience that you just can't experience any other way in gaming, and it's incredible. Used to be able to play Fortnite called Halo. Okay. Man, Sims in VR seems... I have to... So you're kind of like a god type thing looking down at it, right? Yeah, not actually from a Sims perspective. I was thinking about that, I was like, that'd be a bit crazy. Perfect entry level, yeah, and hopefully like the relative cheapness of it, the standalone device gives it makes more people get into the VR space and get more games made. I was a little bit grumps on the MetaQuest because I feel like, and I still kind of feel like it took away like a lot of game development from PC VR exclusives and made it so that like games kind of like had to target a shittier device, a handheld device. Handheld, I mean, I don't know what your standalone device, let's call it. And that meant the graphical quality of things kind of went down. I think the same, that happened with Asgard's Wrath and Asgard's Wrath 2. Oh, Sims. Oh, yeah, simulator games. Oh, car racing games would be just insane. And I can only imagine, like, however I feel about the car racing games would be double or something for flight sims. How do you function, Tracy, with only 3 hours of sleep? I would just, man, I'd just be too run down, mate. Oh, where winds meet? I haven't played enough of it. I'm only like a couple hours in, Gert, and I don't know, I don't think so, but yeah. After I beat Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time, I cried for the rest of the week. Okay, WW. If that's the case, and you know how much more immersive VR is compared to normal gaming, maybe I'll get some PTSD. Holy shit, imagine games get so realistic, fucking motherfuckers get PTSD after playing. Also, if I missed some of your messages, Gert, I'm sorry, because for whatever reason, my multi-chat isn't including your messages in it. which is a issue I've never had before. So I'm just gonna pull your messages up a little bit more so I can see them. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, please. Oh, please, this time for sure. This time it must be. Okay. I just need a second here just to center my chi. That's gotta be one ball. The perfect throw, chat. I need to put a little backspin on it. No, front spin. No, backspin. Now put a little backspin on it. Curve it a bit. Okay, let me just do some finger stretches here. Okay. They say it's all in the wrist. Alright. Let's go. Oh my god, I forgot my secret combo. Oh yeah, that was not the secret combo. Yeah, it is a Quest exclusive, but I think maybe some people have found a way to like modify it and get it running on other VR things, but I have to double check that, Wolsey. I have to double check if people have actually done that. I have a throttle and joystick, so flying. Oh, that's so cool, bro. That's so cool, dude. Oh, hell yes, bro. I used to have a steering wheel and some pedals and the shifter, and that made racing car games so much better, bro. So I can only imagine the same thing with fighter jet things. Oh, dude. And then I feel like with your Pimax Crystal, like the fact that it's like such high resolution and stuff, and like cause it's like heavy and stuff, it feels like it's like really well suited for like the sitting down type games, like the simulator type games. That would be unbelievable, bro. That'd be unbelievable. I haven't even played Red Dead Redemption 2. Go. So that's why I was gonna wait until getting it in VR. Oh, really, Crypto? Your name's Zero in the Pokemon games? Hell yeah, man. Been seeing it on a playthrough. W. I can imagine, bro. How you doing, man? What are you up to? You know how, like, when you're gaming Wolsey and, like, when you're just playing, like, on computer, and something happens and you move your head in RL, like, because you're, like, really getting into it? I imagine that must be 10 times as much when you're in VR. What do you reckon? Is it? Yeah, it's going good, Crypto. We're playing some HeartGold with 1 in 5 shiny odds. So now we're hunting a Misdrevious. Ready for work this morning? What's work, bro? Counting your Dogecoins? I'm always dodging in COD. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm not too bad at it, because I've seen some people when they play the game and it's like fucking they be acting like they're in the Matrix, mate. Just trying to dodge those bullets and stuff. But maybe it's one of those things where you're so locked in you don't notice it too much. So maybe I do the same thing. I'm trying to think, maybe Jowo I've seen just moving his head like he's in a boxing match. Yeah, Crash and Prone is real in VR. Can you say button or your body? Yeah. Oh man, bro. You played Half-Life Alex, right? Ah man, I've just got nothing but fond memories from that, bro. And just the experience, brother. Just the experience, like so much where I'd just be like, I remember like getting in there and looking and then just like getting onto the ground and like just looking underneath tables or just like lying down on the ground and like feeling and stuff and being like, this is insane. I hope the motion sick. I need to look into the motion sickness too. Like I get a little motion sick playing it, so I can't do it for like long periods of time. So I'm hoping, yeah, the Super NES 20 FOV. Oh yeah, that'd be nice, bro. How do you find like the? Because I noticed that with my old Rift S, I wish that it had like more FOV, and like unlike the Steam VR has a higher FOV now. Compared to it, how do you find that extra to, oh well, I guess you wouldn't know the reference point between the Steam VR and that one, but like how is just the overall FOV feel in your Pimax Crystal? Do you think that it still needs to be like another 20-30 FOV, or do you think like they've gotten to that stage where it's not really a necessity per se? Like, it's always nice to have like, you know, more FOV of course and make it like exactly 1-to-1 to humans of course. But like in an imperfect world where we can't have everything that we want, like, and we have to like choose like sacrifices here and there, what do you think about that? The FOV in your headset at the moment? Tracy, I'm almost afraid to ask, what book are you reading? Oh, what was the famous book I remember back in the day? Something about Dorian Gray or something? Mine's 130, it's amazing, but 160 would be endgame. Do you know what the human vision FOV is? In like that terms of perspective, would that match humans? Fuck that. Brother, what are you, a fucking frog that has its eyes on the side of its head? 160 FOV, what the fuck? That sounds crazy, bro. What do we... What do regular humans see at, mate? Human is 200. Whoa. Amazing. I guess, yeah, like, I'm assuming diminishing returns. You know how, like, yeah, I'm assuming diminishing returns the wider you go, so you wouldn't really truly need 200 for it to be, like, 95% as, like, perfect. So I wonder what that point is. I wonder if it, hopefully it is 160 or something, and it's like closer in the VR development time period. I just feel like Wallsy, if they just put DLSS 4 into everything, that'll kinda just solve our need to have extremely expensive GPUs, and it fixes that issue, and we can just have like just high pixel density VR headsets that don't really need like super powerful hardware. And then we just need to solve, I'd say, higher refresh rates. Like, I want to see more like 240 VR headsets out. And once again, diminishing returns, like I do feel like 240 is a great sweet spot. I don't know about like 500 or something. The increased FOV I think needs to be done. The pixel density, I feel like maybe the Pi Max Crystal has come into that diminishing returns part where I'm kind of like happy with it. What else? With the Steam VR's foveated rendering, or not foveated rendering, but foveated streaming, that to me solves the wireless issue for PC gaming. And I think that's using Wi-Fi 6, right? And Wi-Fi 7 is out or is coming. I think it's already out. So like, I feel like on the horizon that'll solve the higher because right now I think it only works for the displays that the Steam VR has. Like you wouldn't be able to do it with your one. You would need maybe Wi-Fi 7 or something. You'd need more throughput for that. Yeah, so the Super comes in ultra wide as well, plus pushes to 140, but the lenses are more spaced, creating a worse binocular overlap. Okay. 90 Hz in VR is like 140 Hz, and the Super is only like 90 Hz. Yeah. Because I also feel like, I also think that maybe, like, I think if you look, I don't know, I'd have to double check this, but is it like, do you feel that when you like look around and stuff, you need higher refresh rates than you would on a regular monitor? Because like, I don't know, you're like looking around like quickly, like with your actual head, as opposed to like looking in game. I don't know, maybe I might be mistaken with that. That was the feeling I was getting from it. So like I want, and also I think, I don't know, I have to double check this, but I think the higher refresh rate would also help decrease some of the motion sickness that you feel. I need less refresh than a monitor. Okay. So you reckon it feels better? Not better, but like it feels equivalent, like 90 to 140 kind of thing on the monitor. All right. You reckon that even in like motion games when you're like moving your head around, as opposed, because like, do you think maybe that's because you're playing more simulator games where you're sitting down and like looking around as opposed to like getting up and moving? I suppose you'd still be moving your head about the same, but then maybe you'd move your head and then you'd move your body at the same time, so maybe that's increasing the amount of motion and that's giving a different feel. I don't know. Oh, me just thinking about that and moving my head around kind of made my head hurt. Frame timing, steady frames, okay. In most games can use quad views or foveated rendering, so DLSS is less needed than you think. I kind of disagree with that. From my understanding, foveated rendering doesn't do that much of a significant impact on performance. Like I looked it up ages ago and maybe something's changed or maybe the information I saw was wrong back then, but I thought foveated rendering only like improved performance by like 10 to 25%, something along. That's what I remember from like a year ago looking and stuff. So I don't think the performance improvement is more marginal to significant rather than insane with DLSS. I think maybe I sourced that information from maybe PlayStation PSVR's implementation of foveated rendering on Horizon game. Remember, this is going back a year or two for when I looked all this shit up, so I could be mistaken. What's quad views? I've never heard of that one before. Yeah, I'm not familiar with quad views. Raj Island Carries, how we doing, guys? Sorry, I missed messages. Yeah, I prefer Pokemon Platinum over Gold. I prefer... I'm a sucker for Gen 2, so I think my favorite is just Soul Silver over the other ones. Mirage, how are you doing, friend? Why not the cute little plant guy? Not cute enough. Carries, not cute enough. Plus, we've got a lot of them. Played Death Stranding. Imagine playing horror games in VR in 20 years. Oh, bro, even playing horror games today, bro. Fucking, I played the Half-Life Alyx, which has one horror level, right? So it's not even a true horror game, and that was fucking terrifying, bro. 20-45% is a lot in VR, though. Yeah, yeah, but it's nowhere near DLSS performance, right? So, I don't know. Quad views is foveated rendering, but fixed, not dynamic. Eye changing with eye tracking, and like, yeah, I know. It just doesn't feel enough with how hard it is to drive VR games. So, but fixed, not dynamic changing with eye tracking. How does that work though? If so, what quad view? What it gives it? So it makes the things on the outside like more blurry, and then it slowly makes it more clear, and it doesn't know. Like it doesn't sound like a good solution if it's not doing the eye tracking to where you're looking to give it that high resolution. No, it seems like from what I'm thinking, like I don't know anything about it, like a little bit of a crappier solution. Yeah, head tracking, not eye tracking. Yeah. Is it a much more subpar? Alright, I'll catch the next Bellsprout for you, Carries. Who's on stream? In the distant future. Of course, Gertbag, of course. In the distant future. Yeah, crappy. I feel like I'm in love with that that eye tracking foveated rendering. Like I feel like every game or everything should mandatorily have that. All new headsets should have that. Like all things support. Because you're right, 10 to 25%. Like fucking, I want that performance. I 100% want that performance in everything. And it seems like almost like a cheap win that we can get. Comics has built-in DLSS. Yeah. Has it got its own upscaling technology? Does it? Nice. Good. It'd be. I feel like because we get NVIDIA cards and NVIDIA. Oh, there's the Bellsprout. Shall I name it Carries for you? Bells, Carries, Carries Bell, Carries Bells. Damn mosquito. How'd you get in here? Spelling your name, Carries. Bells. Oh, it just fits, mate. Actually, I just realized it kind of sounds like I'm talking about... never mind. Don't worry about that. How distant? Oh, mate, I wouldn't put a timer on it. That's how distant. Now you can put timers on your phone. I wouldn't be putting that on, mate. I would not be putting that on. I reckon we gotta restart. So every time I go in and out of this place, we get different odds. Let's leave that for now. Let's see what's in this area. Use NVIDIA. Oh, NVIDIA. Nice. Which is an image upscale method. So game runs at 70% resolution. Okay, cool. And that one's, yeah, that one's the one that doesn't use AI, if I remember correctly, the NVIDIA one. The NVIDIA NIS as opposed to its DLSS. Yeah, I think I'm assuming that the DLSS just looks better and has less shimmering and all that sort of stuff. So I'd prefer it, but hey, having something is way better than nothing. That's really good that it has that. I'm glad to hear that. I wonder how industry standard that is. At least 2020. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I would say at least 2026, but sure. We can put our hopes up. Listen, I don't want to take away anybody's hopes here, good. Let me look up what the mon in this area are, because I feel like I've caught most of the mon. We got lucky there. In fact, screw it. I'm gonna go just restart it, go back for the Misdrevious, and then I'll check the other mon. In all games, 2023, when DLSS became mainstream, it's so handed out access to NIS. Yeah, I wonder for the old games how hard it is to patch in DLSS, Warzy. So I know, like I feel like even NVIDIA, the app, has like a method for now like hot swapping in the latest DLSS into games that support DLSS, but are too old and they haven't updated. So I wonder how easy it is to just patch in old games with DLSS. There's also, Warzy, this other application that is I guess it's FrameGen, so it's not really the same. So yeah, actually I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Hopefully smart people have managed to get into older games. But on the bright side, older games also like are less resource intensive. But you know what? Some older games like 5 years ago still look like really good today and stuff. So I'm assuming they do kind of require semi-beefy experiences, and then you put that into frickin' VR, and then you put that into your specific VR headset, which is crazy. And it probably all adds up, eh? Yeah, Flight Sim got native DLSS now, and it's a game changer. Hell yeah, bro. DLSS 4? The latest one? Oh yeah, now you're gonna get a 5090. You can use DLSS 4A. W, bro, W. I'd seen people online, Warzy, saying in COD now that before people were saying that Fidelity CAS was the way to go for getting like sharper, clearer images, and now they're saying DLSS without FrameGen is the way to go. And I was thinking I needed to try that because one, multiplayer, I don't think you need to like see as far and super clear and stuff like that for like in Warzone. So maybe the DLSS with, and apparently they've improved the shimmering and stuff at the distance and stuff. So maybe it is good in Warzone, but yeah, my GPU was like freaking 95, 99%. I'm like, oh man, we are heavily GPU throttled here. The FPS runs better at 45, locked at 90 Hz, then letting it run at 50 to 60 fluttering. Oh, really? That variance of going up and down by, what would you say that is like? Oh, that is semi-significant. That's like a 15% plus difference. That is less jarring on the brain. So you lock it at 45 FPS and then your brain just adapts to the 45 FPS and then it's like feels smooth and everything, is it? Apart from the jarring going up and down, Warzy? Is that how that works? It's peak, trust me, I have the correct opinion about video games. Yeah, sure. You know, I just have so many other games that I really want to play before that, you know? And plus, we're on a time limit for these Pokemon ones. I need to smash out the Pokemon ones relatively quickly because of, at any moment, Nintendo might shut down the bridge that allows me to transfer all my old gen Pokemon into the new gen. So for me, like, any spare gaming time, essentially, this is my heuristic, this is the way that I think about it. If it's a brand new game that has a good chance of viewership, I look at always through the lens of viewership. So if it's a brand new game, then I try and play it because that'll just naturally get more viewership. And then if it's not the case, then I'm either going to play Pokemon or I'm going to play one game for me, which is usually like a Metroidvania side-scroller type game that I autistically just like and enjoy that nobody likes and everybody hates me playing and watching it. But then after like we get through that phase, then I'll explore a little bit more other games and stuff. Because there are a lot of like other games that I like to play in of just like variety and stuff. Oh, I don't know, Gert, just anything. Like, I would literally just look up. My favorite thing is to go back 2 years and find, like, the best games from 2 years ago because they're all, like, highly polished now. They've got all the DLCs and everything and play those. So I would literally look up, like, best games of 2023. Find what they are. Just find, like, what are the top 10 is and be like, oh, I'll just play some of these. Is it bad that I'm afraid of main character syndrome? I see a lot in the world and it turns me off. Could you give me any example of that, Mirage Island? Are you thinking maybe, are you watching too much social media? You see a lot of arrogant, confident people out there. Yeah, so much smoother, and then the frame times will be under 10 milliseconds versus like 20 to 30. Oh, yeah, because when you're fluctuating between those, you're actually pushing it to like its absolute limit, but capping it a little bit under helps with those frame times, eh? In just any game, right? Yeah, yeah. Bro, this mosquito is eating me alive. Yeah, DLSS 4 and Flight Sim W, bro, W. Bro, what the fuck? Hasn't Flight Sim been out for like forever, Wolsey? Hasn't it been like over a year since it came out? What took them so long, bro? And Flight Sim, I remember that Microsoft Flight Sim because it's been notoriously hard to drive in normal people's games, let alone VR, right, Wolsey? If I remember correctly. They needed that, bro. I feel like they're doing you guys a disservice by taking so long to implement. And like, how freaking hard is it to implement anyway, bro? Everyone's fucking throwing DLSS into their shit these days. I killed the mosquito. Actually, I think maybe I wounded him. I feel bad. Maybe I should have completely destroyed it then to end its suffering. Steam Machine, how are you, my outdated friend? What is going on? Yeah, help me run through this thought process. I'm concerned that the Steam Machine is going to be a little bit outdated. Not because of today, but because when people buy a new PC, they plan for the next 5 years. And I can't see it being, like, I don't know if it's, like, it just seems like it doesn't have the horsepower to last that 5 years, maybe. Can you give me some alternative perspectives to that? I've thought of one, but I want you to think of some. Oh, wait. Oh, it comes out oh, is Flight Sim one of those games that come out yearly, is it? Oh, maybe I was thinking about an older one, bro. Maybe it's harder in VR, I don't know. For implementing DLSS? Maybe. I lean towards no, but you're right, I'm not sure, eh? Steam Machine is a flop. Why do you say that, Wolsey? No, it's a long-term console that'll last 4 to 5 years. Yeah, what are your... But like... why do you reckon Steam Machine? If, like, from my perspective, it's like... It's kind of like underpowered today. And when most people buy, like, a new computer, they want it to be, like, kind of like overpowered to last the 5 years. So that's why that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm like, maybe it's like not enough, you know? Maybe it should have been just a little bit stronger. Less VRAM than Series X and PS5. Yeah, the VRAM was a little bit lackluster. Same with the RAM, but I think you can upgrade the RAM with these different versions, right? Yeah, so could you give me your best arguments for it, Steam Machine? Because I'm a little bit concerned. I can kind of see both perspectives. Like, I've heard people make comments on things, and they're 5 years old. Oh damn! And they're 5 years old. Those two consoles. Damn. Shit, bro. Wolsey's kind of pushing me one way. I need like a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other, Steam Machine. So I need you to help me move towards the Steam Machine being a good thing rather than a flop. So I don't want to give too many points on the other side. I want to hear Steam Machine's perspective on it. Speaking about a flop, bro, this not a single Misdrevious. I wish I had Jacob here counting my encounters here. We might have to reset this. I'm gonna need to pull out a second mouse for this one, boys. You know, whole ass keyboard. I'm ready to give you can add the cooler you want with RGB, customize the front panel. Comes with 2 controllers. Does it come with 2 controllers? That's pretty cool. Is a PC and a console at the same time? Yeah. Yeah, so you can't upgrade the VRAM of the actual GPU, but you can upgrade the actual RAM on it. So I reckon 16 gigs would be sweet on it, considering like the specs of the rest of it. Like, I don't think you'd really need more than 16 gigs, considered how powerful the machine is itself. It's 1,200 AUD. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm hoping it's closer to that 500 AUD mark. So I'm hoping that it's like going to be really cheap. Oh, it does come with 16 gigabytes of RAM. My bad. For some reason, I was thinking 8. Maybe is that the VRAM? I am mistaken. Okay, good. I'm glad that it's coming with 16. It feels like that's what it should. So yeah, I think for me, one of the strongest points for it was apparently it's pretty optimized with the Linux distro and the Steam OS, with the less overhead and stuff like that. That because of that, it can play all the games on today's in today's Steam, all the games on Steam today, and I think they said at 4K 60 FPS with the inbuilt like AI upscaling and stuff. So when they're making such a claim, that's pretty fucking good. And if they're gonna, and I think that they're gonna sell it for relatively cheap too, right? Like, they haven't confirmed anything, so we're gonna have to wait and see that if that pans out. But I feel like those points are really like, to be able to play all the latest every single Steam game. I can't remember if those were 2 exclusive statements though. They said you can play all the Steam games, which is crazy good. Oh, well, I'm not crazy good, but like, you know, good. And then if they can play it at 4K 60 FPS with some upscaling, that might be like a really good selling point. Like, and then also they were saying like, so me and you, Wolsey, we like our more high-end stuff, but if you look at the Steam survey results, so Steam knows exactly what people are using for their systems, and the average person's only using like I can't remember what it is, like a 2060 or something like that, like really old, aging hardware from our perspective. Casual people who play Steam games, which is what consoles do. 33% 4K. It's not 4K though. Yeah, but like, you know, is it in quality kind of mode or something? Like not quality, the exact opposite, performance, to put it in DLSS terms. Still, like, yeah. So, like, I think it's pretty good. Hello, Mohammed. You play Pokemon? Love Pokemon, mate. Velocity AU, how are we doing, friend? What have you been up to? Yeah, I feel like it'll be a success as long as the price is decent. Like, they said that they're not going to make it like super cheap and sell it at a loss because they don't want people to buy, like, because it's literally a PC, it's not really a console, right? Like, you get like all the benefits of a PC as well, but like a console-ly experience. So they don't want like just workers just buying a bunch of them and using them as just regular PCs. Holidays, get back a couple of weeks, hey, bro. Terrible, bro. Terrible. I've had like a headache for 4 out of the last 5 days. I've been giving up caffeine, cold turkeying it from high doses of it, and it's been messing me up. Just awful headaches. You can upgrade the front panel, there's going to be a thing. Oh, I don't really care about the aesthetics of a Steam machine. I think that's, you know, that's not really enough of a make or break, you know? Like, it's a cool additional thing, but for something to justify the I don't know, the longevity, the success of the GameCube, the Gabe Cube, I don't think those sort of like front panels or accessories are enough. Do you not have any other points for why it would be good Steam Machine? Bro's upselling the front panel, that's when you know it's trash. The man likes to customize, alright? The man likes to customize, bro. Is that a customized front panel Steam Machine in your profile picture Steam Machine? Bro, the brother likes, bro, it's so good he has house. Listen, Wolsey, bro, the guy likes to accessorize, okay? Listen, different strokes for different folks. I couldn't give two flying fucks about it, but you know, it's a cool addition. It's a cool addition. I'm also a dude who like plays in his gaming dungeon where all the lights are off except for his hand cam lights, and he hides his computer and actually goes into the BIOS settings to turn off all the RGB settings and stuff. So like, listen, I have to be able to be unbiased when it comes to certain things like that, you know? Like, it's not for me. They would actually like to customize things. Yeah, no, I like customizing things too, but not really for aesthetics. I like it for performance. Like, did you say something about we could customize the cooler on it, Steam Machine? Which would be goated, because if we can customize and increase the cooler, then we can improve the performance on the machine, correct? Because apart from that, it's quite locked down. You can't really customize anything apart from the RAM. Or what I mean from like functionally, like for performance improvements type things. And maybe the cooling, is it? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I've been missing some of the chat. I'm not used to reading all the 3 chats. Let me just quickly catch up. Play Clear Obscura? I have. I'm actually midway through a playthrough. I need to finish that one. It's probably going to win Game of the Year. I think so too. 33 was so good, bro. I loved it. I'm going to make notes that explain it in detail and how dangerous it is, main character syndrome. As soon as I finish my blood type diet list. You have to go into that blood type diet list. What's that about? Is that like based off science? Should I be altering my diet based off my blood type? I've heard about altering your diet based off like your genetic predisposition towards things. A 300-page notebook. I want to fill it with the most important information in life. Blueprints to life itself. A lot of it will be psychological. Oh, yeah. You should look up a list of cognitive biases, Mirage Island. You'd be interested in that. It's essentially like, if you had a list of the weaknesses of humans. It's pretty interesting. 300-page essay on why Zero really should play Death Stranding. No, guys. Hey, I said I'd play it, right? Don't you worry, mate. We'll be playing Death Stranding. Glaze Stranding. If I only finish 1 out of 8 pages, yeah, taking it slow. Yeah. I've been looking into health optimizations, Mirage, so I'd be interested in that. I mean, I spent $1,000 on RGB for my PC, but bro, yeah, it's positive as that RPG classifiers. Not the best selling point, to be fair, Wolsey, especially from a guy called Steam Machine, but that's right. He's not ready to. Not everybody has to be eloquent and articulate their perspectives too well. It's all good. It's all good. As you mentioned, coolant equals performance when buying the RC. Oh, the liquid cooling, they run 15 degrees cooler, but only 1%. Oh, really? Only 0 to 1% more performance. So I was like, no. What about? So if you can get it cooler, can you then overclock it more though? Or is there a limit with like the, I don't know, like the voltages being too high? Like it doesn't. It's not just about temperature. It's like voltage control or something. When it comes to overclocking, like maybe it might be something like that, Wolsey, that maybe you could look into. Because it could be that, like, yeah, it could be if you start overclocking it. But with my GPU from the past, I think I couldn't get it higher. I don't think it was limited via its thermal load. It was limited via its like it's just like electricity or something. Yes, I know, because the chips are already so good, overclocking does nothing. Really? I guess the 5090s are supposed to be the best chips and stuff, but surely you can get like another 10% of performance improvement out of it. Already an overclock model. Okay, yeah. Okay. So you ain't gonna play Where Winds Meet? Maybe in my eyeglasses? No, you don't need your eyeglasses. It's a pixelated game. It's all good, brother. No, I will be. I just wanted to chill out and play some Pokemon because I just had a headache and I just needed to like chill out with something and not like push too hard. Like focus on a bunch of stuff and read some new mechanics and like dodge, parry, use a billion different abilities. I really like Where Winds Meet. I really like it for the first hour and a half, 2 hours. I thought it was insanely good. Better than I thought. It might be the case that when I play more, maybe it's a bit crappier and they've front-loaded, which is the smart thing to do. And if I was a game developer, that's exactly what you should be doing, front-loading all your development and best things in the start of the game to give people like an amazing experience. Laser training is amazing. Okay, yeah. You should. It changes everything, even how people see you. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Right now, I think, I need to, like, do more research into supplements and stuff like that and take a bit more, especially to help with these caffeine withdrawals. And sleep optimizations, like taking like magnesium before bed and shit like that. I'm trying to do that. Fix the... Once I'm better from the withdrawals, I can go back to doing like 40 minutes of cardio plus weightlifting every other day and cardio every day. And yeah, just... I've got like a set diet that I eat to try and get all the vitamins and minerals and stuff like that in the exact right doses. And then once I get all that solved, then I'll go and look into your blood type optimization. Like how's... Yeah, are you sure it's scientifically backed and everything else? Like there are studies on it and everything else? I want to make the world healthy again. That's what I've been working on. W. I love that. How would you take the magnesium? Rectally. But that's just more of a fun thing. Oh wait, what do you mean how would I take the magnesium? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'd take it in a tablet form. Like, I think it's like an hour. I have to double check everything. I have to do like research onto everything to see exactly what doses, exactly what time. And then like look up what supplement companies are reputable that like give the proper doses and stuff. And it's just a big fucking headache, dude. And I literally have had a headache for 4 out of the 5 days recently, so it's just super over it. I got so confused. Yeah, no, what do you mean by how would I take the magnesium, mate? So magnesium is like a mineral that the human body needs. And I think a lot to most people are deficient in it, and I'm probably similar. I try to get all my vitamins and minerals from non-supplements. However, I think I might need like a little bit higher doses. And it's also I'm trying to do a more strict calorie deficit where I'm aiming to like lose like kind of like 1% of my body weight per week to get myself down to a like a 12 to 15% body fat level, because for men that's when their testosterone peaks and that's when you get the most energy and you're most healthiest as a man. Having the Founders Models edition's about 3 to 5%. Oh, really? Really? Okay. So even... Oh, wow. Because I feel like with my 3080, I was getting like a 10% boost with the overclock. However, I think there's also something where... I don't know if it's... Maybe it's only with Intel, or maybe it's with the GPUs. When they look at the chips that they bin, they see the best ones and they make that into like the i9 series and stuff, and then the crappy ones get put into the other ones. And so maybe that has something to do with the overclocking potential or something, I don't know. Yeah, 3040 series, saw 10% easy. Really? So the 50 series is an anomaly. It's more about the series, is it? Oh, yeah, Camo, they all... It's... You know, these advertisers. Bro, you know what's crazy, Camo? Is they're even more insidious than that, bro. They'll actually say a few messages and then they'll be like, oh yeah, oh nice gameplay, bro, blah blah blah, and then they send a couple of messages and then they're like, you know, we should really link up on Discord. You should add me on blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh my god, bro, you got me, bro. I was talking to that person. I was talking to that fucking bot, bro. Fooled me. 5090, pretty much max. That sounds awesome. Nice. Well, that's what you like to see, bro. That's what you like to see. These bots always gets me, bruh. They're evil bots. Just when I thought I've got a new friend. Is it magnesium a metal? I mean, I'm a metalhead. So is iron good, but the human body requires like 50 different like micronutrients and minerals. So like magnesium is just one of the ones. I've been using AI to get all the information, all that stuff. Yeah, same. That's how I've been looking everything. I've been using Gemini that I pay for, and then it has this deep research feature where it'll go through and it'll scour like 100 web pages and it'll coalesce all the things and it'll try and look for authoritative sources. And so I'll tell it like, look up all the scientific studies that support like fucking whatever I want to look up. And then I get it to do that, and it gives like this nice fat report. And if I'm feeling too lazy to read the report, I just tell it to summarize it for me. But generally, if I get it to do this, like, and it takes like 5 minutes to do the search, even more, and get all the information, and then yeah, I'll just read it. It's very good for you, ASAP. Yeah, and I think like I think I was struggling to get like a high enough dose like before as well. Even when I was putting it in. Oh, Andrew WK is hectic, bro. Party metal. Remember headbanging to that back in high school. Do you know apples are the key to healthy skin? It's been driving eating apples as well, and my skin is very soft now. Really? Any other benefits apart from soft? I don't really care about softness. Maybe like anti-wrinkle measures. Clear skin. Damie Dupe 23, hello, unless you're a bot, in which case F you. Oh, he's getting me, rah. And that's the real people. Is that a bot or is that a real person, Wolsey? Because a lot of real people do that to me, bro. I had somebody do that the other day, bro. Literally the other day, I had somebody do that, dude. I kind of got a little bit I'm kind of a little bit black-pilled with it. I was kind of thinking if the next person that says this bit, I would like get a little grumps at him or something. But I'm also a nice guy, so I don't know. I'd have to be in a real bad fucking mood beforehand. Oh my god, Wolsey, bro. I literally have had so many fucking people do it. I've had so many people, and they joined my Discord, Wolsey, the real ones. I've had so many people do it, Wolsey. Today, dude. Fucking today. Somebody was like private messaging me, and I was like, I'm nice and stuff. And you know what I did? I created a little sub channel in my Discord saying artwork and images so that people could post it into that, bro. Today I did that, Wolsey. Bro, today. Oh, brother. I know, they're honestly, they kind of like spammers, eh? Like, genuinely. You know what we should do, Wolsey? We should say like, nah, I prefer AI art, it's better. You know, honestly, bro, we should just say that. Just rile them up a little. Just a little. That's just my tiny little nice guy way of pushing back. My passive aggressive. Shame I can't send you my way. Join the Discord, Mirage. Join the Discord, brother. 100%, and then I can take that and then I can put it in. Do you pay for the Chat GPT? Sorry, not Chat GPT, Gemini. They actually came up with a brand new model that apparently slaps today. I haven't done the research, but I noticed it on my phone. So I can't tell if it's any better or worse yet, but I need to look at like the benchmarks and have like a real good look and see what how good the new Gemini 3 is. They're deep thinking, but send it over to me, bro, and I'll just copy and paste it into my Gemini 3. I'll get it to do the research mode, and I'll just say like, try and think of the best arguments against what's being said, try and think about the best arguments for what's being said, source all the scientific literature that's related to it, and then give me like re-report on everything and tell me what's good and what's bad. And they probably use AI anyway. True. Do you have the new do you have OBS? Do you have OBS News Suite? A new update for OBS? I don't know what that is. I'm a little bit... So, as a rule of thumb, Warzy, what you want to do is when there's a big major update, where it's like 31, 32, 33, you wait a week or two for the hot fix to come in, because there's always a hot fix, and then you download that one. And even when it's like 32.1, with those ones, I'll wait like a week or two, and then download like the hot fixes. Whenever there's a new update in any piece of software, there's always like problems brought in that can only be found later on, apparently. Shreyashi, g'day, bro. G'day. Safari balls, huh? But you wouldn't be fucking... You wouldn't be glazing my Pokeballs here now, would you? Gazing at them too much, sorry. Not glazing them. Fuck. Been talking to Gertbag too much. Do you like Andrew WK, Gert? I haven't heard much. Oh, man, I've barely listened to music these days. I'm terrible. Oh, it's by Adam. I found them always good. It's not actually OBS. Oh, I've got such a customized bespoke setup in OBS that leverages so many plugins for OBS specifically that I'm too locked into their ecosystem, Warzy. But that's pretty cool that Adam, I love their plugin from before, and they did really good jobs with their vertical plugin and their multi-streaming one, even though I've now moved to Stream Elements for the multi-streaming and I don't use Atom anymore, and I actually can't remember why I switched over. Maybe it was because of the TikTok integration with Stream Elements. Maybe that was it, but I genuinely can't remember why I switched over. But do you use that now? Bro, Mischievous is a lie chat. There's no such thing as a Mischievous. Is it at nighttime, bro? I don't even think it matters at nighttime. Hold on, wait, chat. I gotta look this up, bro. This is doing my head in. What's new with you, Shreyashi? How are we, my friend? Okay, so morning, day, night. I might need to do a little time traveling, chat. Go to TikTok. No, I don't have a TikTok key. So Stream Elements, if you use their plugin to multi-stream through OBS, they handle the stream key for you. I almost didn't recognize you without the compression rap. Yo, AJ, how we doing, brother? Yeah, I guess so, eh? What's up, mate? I feel naked without it, so don't stare too hard. He's so good, listen to his album, You're Not Alone, it's my favorite album of him. W, alright. Let me put it up. You, how are we, brother? Thank you for the heart, mate. Sorry the Chatbot's fucking forever fucked. Let's see. Yeah, Andrew WK is always like a positive dude. I was in this custom thumbnail I did for BS. Oh, dope, bro, dope. Oh, was he? You're gonna see my custom thumb. Actually, I kind of stole it from. Yeah, never mind. Rough. Back on track. How you been? Oh, terrible, bro. Terrible. The headaches have come back. Now I'm actually feeling pretty good. I think the headache's kind of gone, but like literally the whole day I had a headache. What are you doing, AJ? Plugging soothing. How can I find you on Discord? I still need to make a Discord. Oh, if you just join my Discord, which the link should be either on my YouTube like description page somewhere there, Mirage, or it should be on my thingo. Oh, if you don't have a Discord, that's okay. But Discord is generally how most of us gamers communicate, so it might be a good idea. But I don't want to force you into getting a Discord. I'm taking a 10-pounder to be with you. Are you on the throne? Is that what you're saying, AJ? That's the best place to be scrolling through YouTube Shorts, right? I need some statistics. I swear, like, there has to be like a huge number of people, like 33% of all people who are scrolling YouTube Shorts right now are actually on their toilet. I'm in my office. You got a shitter in the office? W, bro. W. You're not a janitor, are you? Posted to you, in your work chat. Nice, nice, nice. It's actually in my face. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, actually, you know what I did? Bro, Wallsy, you know Pokemon, right? I got, I got the AI to make me kind of like fake Pokemon, and then I kind of put them into the thumbnail, and I did like the most low effort slop AI shit I could do that, and that's my current YouTube thumbnail, bro. So if you want to quickly like look at my YouTube thumbnail like for these live streams, I'll look at your one now. Oh, I love that, dude. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Maybe, I mean, you are a streamer, so it makes sense, Warzy, but maybe make the head a little bit smaller. That's awesome, bro. I like that. That's sick. That's, you see, like, the big streamers get, like, people to do that for them and stuff. That's hectic. It's cool that AI can do that for us. So you're a COD dev? Because I make shitty products? Probably. There, swap with the existing head. It looks whack. Okay. What's been so rough with you? How's life been treating you? What's going on, mate? It's a Battlefield hardline cover. Oh yeah, I think I recognize like the text or something. There's something you should look at. Make a Discord as long as it's free. Oh yeah, 100% free, bro. 100% free. Come on, we gotta get that. Shiny Mischievous. Oh no, I gotta do some time traveling actually, chat. We gotta do some time traveling to nighttime. So you're gonna have to bear with me. As I'm gonna make a quick run to Eilich Shrine. We're gonna pray to Lord Celebi. Can't save in here. Bedtime I'll let you get your 5090, catch a jet. See you later, friend. Have a good one, mate. It's good chatting about everything. Oh. Give me 1 second here, chat. And... oh my god, Professor Oak won't stop calling me. Oh, you do not have to keep us informed, AJ.
Hello there.
Hacker Man. He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
You're absolutely right.
Look at the egg blood types and what don't. Each one is when you get a chance. Oh, it's low on my priority list, Mirage. Like, I want to look into it, but I've got to, like, first, I've got to, like, get the, like, most important things down first, you know? And getting the right diet and doing everything, and the supplements, I feel like, is the most important thing right now, and then that's probably, like, the stage after. So, I mean, think about how important it is to, like, just get enough vitamin D and, like, magnesium and etc. into your body, vitamin C. Great Celebi. Thank you for blessing us with nighttime. Now let's get this mischievous. Because yeah, I'm trying to like, whenever I try and think about doing things, Mirage, I think about the 80-20 rule. So like, it's generally like a rule of the universe and stuff. It appears in like everything, and generally like most of your results come from like a minimal subsect of things. And so I always, whenever I try and do anything, I always try and think of like, there's always like a bunch of shit to do. Let's say 10 things. I always try and order them in the most important thing to do first. That'll give like most bang for buck. It's here. Come on, shiny, shiny, shiny. This is looking good. Get a notebook like me. What do you mean a notebook? So I use, yeah, what do you mean my notebook? So I've got a digital note-taking app that's very powerful and flexible that I really like. And then you know what you should do, Mirage Island? Since you're getting into this sort of, oh, yes, yes. Got it in one, bro. Got it in one. Since you're interested in taking, I've got one better for you. You should look into Zettelkasten or Second Brain. It's a really, it's a more powerful note-taking method that's able to link ideas and stuff together that results in serendipitous things happening, where like you see that certain things that you've been researching that you didn't think were connected before are connected. And it's all about note-taking and writing everything down and having like a detailed structure like that. I reckon you would absolutely love Second Brain. So Second Brain or Zettelkasten system, you should look that up. It's way better than a notebook. With its gas-like body, it can sneak into places. With its gas-like body, it can sneak into any places it desires. However, it can be blown away by wind. Oh, I didn't even realize you could use flatulence against the Spectoral. Don't even need to call any Ghostbusters. Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, you'll love it, bro. You'll love it. I'm a little bit too lazy for it, but I like the concept of it. Like I totally agree with note taking and everything else. I'm just super lazy. Well, I need to set it up to get that, but then it needs to be a little bit AI infused where I can just like quickly type in some whatever I like and stuff, and then it'll automatically like format it and put it into the appropriate thing. Like I need to infuse some AI into that so that somebody like as lazy as me can start utilizing it. What the? Bellsprout? We still get those? Bro, how long does this AJ guy take to wipe? Oh, so we do have a Haunter, just no Ghastly. That's weird. I kind of like that Ghastly. I feel like it looks better than it did in Legends ZA. Yeah, so I like keyboard shortcuts Mirage. Yeah. Yeah, so I think Tiago Forte is a good resource for it. So he based that off the Zettelkasten system. But I think he's like really good in the productivity space from what I've seen. Essentially, you just need to start using like a digital note-taking app like, was that Shiny? See that blue mouth? Gert Bach. Yo, brother. Coming over to the purple side. Yeah, so a second brain is kind of like just is, in its simplest terms, a note-taking system which has links to other notes. And you kind of have it as each note as like an atomic piece of information that gets linked to other things. I would suggest for you using a program called Obsidian. That's probably the best one to use for you. Maybe things are a bit different nowadays because it's been a while since I looked into it. But I think Obsidian, like I've dabbled in that before and it was really cool. I use like Obsidian and mainly org mode with Emacs, but that's like really involved because I really like keyboard shortcuts. And so that one's like all about keyboard shortcuts to do everything. Like you type in something, like I press Control-3 and it just pops up like a little note, and I'm like a little to-do note, and I can quickly type it in and just press enter, or I can just have shortcuts for everything. I couldn't use G for some reason. What, it was taken, or? I'm in love with a blue Ghastly. Blue Ghastly for life. Code method, capture all data, the Seal Express. Yeah, I don't want to do all that shit. That's why I want the AI infusion into it. So I think that's more of like a productivity system. That's a little bit, that utilizes a second brain. Because I think for me, the thing that is the friction that stops me from doing that is it's just too much. It's like, oh, what, fucking organize and distill and all this sort of nonsense. It's like, no, this is too much. I need something where like I capture it and then it kind of like self-organizes itself. And then like I view it every so often to like see some stuff when I need it. I'm not too interested in the reviewing process. I'm here now. Now I'm here. It'll probably be beneficial to my dyslexia. Maybe. I'm not, sure, eh? Also, Mirage, is there a way of converting text so that it's easier for people with dyslexia to read? Have you ever heard about that? I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if it's like some, like, lie that I saw on the internet. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if you just get like a Chrome extension that does that? And like it converts the page to makes the words like easier to read for dyslexic people? How does, I only know if dyslexia is in the difficulty to read properly. Is there any other like manifestations or like side effects and stuff for dyslexia? Is it like categorized by a disorder or unorganized in other aspects and stuff? Yeah, maybe just have a quick Google if that's a real thing. I hope I'm not just making it up. Because I'd seen something like that on the internet, but you know how much bullshit there is on the internet. I probably saw it on some dumb YouTube short where it was, because I've seen ones where they can change the words and you can still read it, like, effectively. And I think that was claimed to help with dyslexia, but I don't believe it until I fucking, like, Google it and see something, like, from a legitimate-ish source. From now on, it's from, like, an AI, to be fair. Play Death Stranding? Oh, add another year. Every time you say that, I'm gonna add another year in my head for when we play Death Stranding. So, at least 2028 now. I want to run a program that does like, that does kind of like a multi-search for AI. So you know how like the dumber AIs are really fast, but then the smart AIs are really slow? Wouldn't it be amazing if we had one where you ask it the question and then the fast AI immediately says what the answer is? And then you're like, oh, awesome, on your phone. And then you put it back in your pocket. But whilst that's happening, a second AI that's like much slower but much smarter processes the question more, thinks about it, and if it detects that there's more information that should be given or that the dumber AI has given you slightly incorrect information, it'll then vibrate or give you a notification on your phone, and then you pull it out and you're like, actually, there's more information, or actually that was slightly incorrect. Here's like the full answer. So that way you get the combination of having the answer as fast as possible and as right as possible. This also makes me tired to spell right, and sometimes I get B and D mixed up. Yeah, I get 6 and 9 mixed up. That's how it's gonna be, huh? I mean, what do you want from me, brother? What do you want from me? I gotta stop people from annoying me by saying the same thing every time. Pestering me. Look at all these emojis. I don't know, they're just default, I think. Someone with AI to help me with my dyslexia. W. And he can kind of just understand even with like the typos and stuff, right? Okay, so I asked the AI, it said the most effective tools that you can use is instant reader modes. So modern browsers have devices that have hidden reader modes that strip away clutter, ads, and menus. Allows you to customize the fonts and background colors instantly. This is often the quickest solution for people with dyslexia. So Google Chrome has a reading mode. If you want websites to automatically change to dyslexia-friendly format, you can use Helperbird, Natural Reading, Speechify. So we can change all the websites, all the fonts on the web page to open dyslexic, and apply color overlays to reduce visual stress and increase line spacing. So maybe you want to look into like plugins like that. So Helperbird is has a very generous free version. I don't know what the limitations are then. It includes essential dyslexia fonts and reading modes. Manual fonts. If you're writing text, you should use sans serif. Spacing 1.5 line spacing. Colors, dark gray text on a cream/off-white paper background. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, listen to this, Mirage. Maybe this is what I was talking about. Alternative method. Bionic reading. There is a newer method where the first few letters of every word are bolded. How this works, your eyes focus on the bolded part, the fixation point, and the brain automatically completes the word. Now, the effectiveness. While scientific consensus is mixed, many people with ADHD and dyslexia anecdotally report it helps them read faster and stay focused. I don't like that anecdotally thing. So maybe it's something you should experiment with. But I don't like the fact that it's saying anecdotally, and the scientific consensus is mixed. Yeah, that might be some stuff you gotta look into. And if you're confused with any of that, you can always go back in the stream and rewatch anything I said at this timestamp, my friend. What are we like? I can't tell how many minutes into the stream we are, sorry. Really? I can't see it? Bruh. Yeah, I think you can see it on your end, right, though? Maybe an hour 59, something like that, bro. $2028 is going to be a good year. Oh, I hope Death Stranding 3 comes out by then. That'll be pretty goated, eh? Man, but then what time frame would I be playing that on? That'd be like a 2032 deadline or something. Or maybe I get too engrossed into it. This is gonna be a good year, bro. We should eat an apple today. I don't know. I've already got such a locked-in diet where like everything should be, like managed, you know, Mirage. Like I eat like a banana and I'll literally have like a third of a cup of apple juice for like lunch and dinner. That's how strict my diet is. Yeah, so Sleepy need a coffee. Mods, execute that man. Execute that drug addict. But first, give him his last coffee. We'll give him his last coffee with some vodka. We'll give you a Russian coffee. Yeah, I'll have to look into apple juice. Is good. But it doesn't do the same as an apple a day, right? It's not as good. What's the mechanism of action for the soft skin? Yeah, I'd want something to help me with my wrinkles. To help me look youthful. What money are you looking for? I'm looking for a shiny Misdrevious Pezza. And we've already let 2 shiny Misdreviouses escape us. I tried to grab onto its corporeal form, but alas, I could not. Apple juice works too. Really? Fuck yeah, bro. I drink apple juice every day, man. I don't know if I've got soft skin. Since I drink apple juice every day, this is just my regular skin. When you say soft, I don't know. Does it mean like if I rub my hand over it, it's smooth? Is soft smooth? I've rubbed my hand over some people's skin and it feels a little bit textury. How come the shiny odds are so high? It's because of the cute charm glitch that happens in Generation 4. If you're lucky enough to get the right trainer ID. And then you put a Pokemon with cute charm as the lead Pokemon, you get a 1 in 5 shiny odds instead of a 1 in 8,000. Like I'm abandoning my people by watching from Twitch. I mean... It's... Oh, I don't know if it's a better viewing experience. Maybe, is it less laggy? Damn, I did not know that's crazy. Yeah, any Gen 4 game, bro. I only learned about it recently, so I did it, and so now we're right now we're doing a living origin dex where I'm trying to catch every single Pokemon. From in the very first generation they appear, and then trade them into the very latest, and I want a full living origin dex. Black is me. Hello, brother. How are we? So yeah, this Misdrevious is... Oh, at least the odds seem much higher now. Much higher. I'm a traitorous orc. I forgive you. I forgive you. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, please don't fail this. Please don't fail this. It's been like an hour or 2 since I saw my last Misdrevious. Okay. I gotta stretch out my hands for this one though. Does feel smoother though, really? Come on, we can do this, chat. We can do this. It's all in the wrist. Actually, I need to intimidate it first. I need to stare it down. I needed to know who's boss before I throw this ball. You'd have to look up a guide Pezza. It's a little bit of an involved process. Oh, screw the unskippable ads. Oh, look at it in all its glory, chat. Look at it. But this is Safari Zone after all, so there's a good, statistically probable chance it's gone. Look at it before it disappears. Like a wisp, like it's about to be exercised. Be doing that guide? Yeah, dude. Instead of playing Pokemon fan games, I will. I think a lot of the fan games look really good, Black as me. But I'm just waiting until I finish my Living Origin decks. and trade over all the Pokemon and stuff, and then we'll do that. I've already completed a Generation 2 Living Origin Dex. Living Dex. So I've got all 100 Pokemon from that gen. That was really... It's insane, hardest game. Oh, I might have to play like some other ones that are just like cool new experiences before I go into the really hardcore experiences, Pezza, because I'm a bit of a Pokemon rookie these days. Be forgetting my Pokemon types. I certainly can't remember the stat distribution of Pokemon. Alright, this is it, chat. Just gotta believe. Don't run. Don't run. Please don't run. Please. Yep. That's how it usually goes. Getting good at Warzone again. W. Is that what you've been grinding, or BO7? That blue Ghastly though, looks so good. The Rocket Edition by Dragon's Den is a masterpiece of a Pokemon fan game. W. I gotta give them all a go, bro. I remember back in the day playing like one that was like just based off Pokemon Fire Red, but it was like anime based and like you went around and stuff. I thought that was really cool. Oh, we got a few of those shiny Ghastlies already. Slayer, g'day. This is Pokemon HeartGold, mate. The shiny Ghastly looks so nice, eh? Did a randomizer Nuzlocke on Radical Red, ran into a random trainer with an Eternius Max. What, bro? Did that end the run? Was that a run ender? How? They've got an Eternius Max in it? Jesus Christ, I gotta give it to the Pokemon community, bro. The backporting of like modern 3D Pokemon into like their pixel art version is crazy. Camo was so bad. Bro, there was a game that came out recently. They had like some sort of update for it. It was like Hoenn. It was like a Hoenn based game, fan game, and they made it so that the Pokemon were now, it was like the old school like Ruby Sapphire graphics, but then they had overworld Pokemon running around too. They like updated it and it looks so good. Pokemon Fusions. I think it was Pokemon Fusion, so that, and then it can like fuse Pokemon together. It looked like such a good game. I wanted to check that out in the future. What are you up to, Slayer? I did Torterra in my party because it was my first mon and very nostalgic. Leech Seed, Earthquake, plus potions. Can you use potions in that run? In Nuzlocke runs? And you use all as periods until you play. Why'd you use 3 dots there? That should have been 3 orcs, right? I feel like you've already gone back on your commitment. You'd make a terrible husband. Is this boosted shiny odds? Yeah, so what this is there's a cute charm glitch for Generation 4 Game Slayer. And essentially, you, if you get the right trainer ID, you keep restarting your game to get the right trainer ID, and you put a Pokemon with the cute charm ability in your lead, like my Wigglytuff over here, then your odds go from 1 in 8,000 to 1 in 5. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, come on. Oh, God, no. Oh god, no, I'm looking away. I can't look, chat. Alright, I'm gonna look. Oh, it's still here. Oh, okay, alright. What? It ran away first time each time before. Oh my lord, help me. Arceus, help me. Oh Lord Arceus, help me. You swinub. Oh, you little swinub, mischievous. Get out of it, Gengar. I don't care about it, you blue-mouthed imbecile. Jesus, my PC really wants me to install Windows 11. I think they're going to stop updating Windows 10 soon anyway. Oh! Oh, the back-to-back! The back-to-back. This legendary luck can only be the time we capture it. Yes. No! No! Stay with me! Arceus, help me! Oh. I guess it wasn't actually back-to-back because of that Haunter from before. No, I think I was a bit mistaken. It was 2 out of 3. Like, I think it was 2 out of 3. I was just so excited to see it again. I lost my mind. I'm a bad shiny hunter. I feel like they might have already maybe stopped updating camo. I remember hearing about that. They stopped updating Windows 10. Yeah, you might have to, brother. Make sure you back up everything just in case. But it should be fine. I like a fresh format on my gaming computer and stuff. But yeah, I would recommend just backing up. Oh yeah, lol, last month. Yeah. What's the goal of getting shinies if you already have a mod on? So I'm not a big shiny hunter. And so I don't really care about the full odds ones. And the modern Pokemon games have made shinies so easy that it's almost comparable. So I would say that certain Pokemon in this version is harder to get, like this Misdrevious, than to get it in modern versions Gertbag. So I would say it's like, on average, maybe easier to maybe equivalent, maybe. So I don't think the mod makes a difference. And it's not a mod. The other game that I play are illegitimate Pokemon because I modded the game. This is a legitimate glitch that happens in the game. So any normal person can just get this glitch in their normal game. So I'd say that. I wonder who works these glitches out. Pezza? Geniuses, bro. Geniuses with a touch of tism, I would say. Just like all the greatest geniuses. Your name changed colored, Gert. Did you leave the stream or something? Yeah, for me, Gert, to be honest, I wasn't really going for the shinies. All I'm really going for is a living origin dex, where I just catch the regular Pokemon in the old generations, get them all complete, and trade them in. However, once I learned about this glitch, I was like, man, what's the point of doing the Generation 4 Pokemon? Because this only affects Generation 4, right? And so that means I can get, like, yeah. And so I was like, you know what? I may as well make a slight detour and get, like, all the... Because in Generation 4, you can get Generation 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I wasn't going to do a Living Origin Deck Shiny challenge because that's way too freaking hard. And I just don't really care that much. So I was like, yeah, I may as well try and get, like, all the Pokemon I can get in the... Which is essentially Gens 1 to 4 in this. And get them all shiny. And get, like, a full shiny dex for the first 4 generations. Minus a few, like, ones that you can't really get. Or can get them in later gens easier. To match the orc. And how did you change the color? W. Very, Shrek of you. Or are you more of a Fiona? Like I said, 1 in 5. Is it really a 20% chance? Yeah, it is Leon Hill. Sorry, I missed the messages there, Mirage. It's like your belly. My belly is smooth? I don't know. I drink apple and Eve juice, it's helping me. V8 vegetable juice is also good. Okay, yeah. Wait, what's Eve juice? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't really like tomato, though. Maybe I'd have to drink the V8 juice. Because it's kind of tasty, isn't it? I don't know. Click the 3 dots and you can change the color W. W comms. Alright, let's catch this ghastly because it looks good. Or not. You know what? This patch of grass is cooked. This is the patch of grass. This is what we need. How long did it take to set this up? Hours. It's hard to set up the Q-Charm glitch. You'll have to look up a guide on how to do it, my friend. It involves timers and stuff. You can do it on any Generation 4 game. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Are you reading my text? It's beneficial for you. yeah, it's like drinking a virtual V8 juice, eh? And again, probably spend days, weeks, months, shiny hunting with no luck just to find out 15 years you could boosted odds of 1 in 5. True. I'm more of a donkey. Love donkey. Though, from your messages, I'd say you're more of a arse. Good. Wait, does that make sense? Oh my god, I've got brain fog. Is it an arse? No, that doesn't make sense, does it? A jackass? No, I don't know. I'm sorry, Gert. I don't think that joke made sense. For some reason, I was thinking of arse and donkey. Is there some link between them? Oh man, I'm so stupid. Never mind, chat. Never mind. Oh, look at Mischievous. We're 100% not catching it. I don't even care anymore. Bye. Get out of here, Mischievous. You know you want to get out of here. Leave me like everyone else does. Used to call donkeys asses. Okay, thank goodness. So that does make sense, that joke. Kinda, yeah. Does dyslexia coincide with anything else, Mirage? Like, do you get ADHD or anything like that? I know, deep down, Pezza, deep down. Deep down, I was still glancing over. Hopefully. And it could sense my hope. Pezza, it could sense my hope. And it turned it into despair. That's side-eye. I was side-eyeing it for 100%, bro. Just turning the head away, pretending like you don't care. But the joke's on me. I care the most. Are they all annoying you yet, Zero? No, I think they're annoying you more than they're annoying me. Having to put them in all the time. I barely even see the orcs, to be honest. My god, we've been hunting this Misdrevious for 2 hours and 20 minutes. This is like full odds hunting over here, mate. I pity the man who back in the day was shiny hunt. Whoever shiny hunts in Safari Zone, you gotta get them psychoanalyzed. They must be psychopaths or something, bro. We need to exclude them from society. Find no more orcs then. Aww. But you've got the green text now. Oh, a different green text. And it even matches the orc better. That green. Don't exclude me from society. Oh no. Oh, I've summoned you, A-Shark. It is Pokemon, mate. Sorry, I was getting a bit grumpy here. 2 hours and 20 minutes shiny hunting this Misdrevious. How you feeling today, brother? Man, I had a fucking headache earlier before. For like the whole day. They say the withdrawals come in waves, so you have good days and you have bad days, and fuck me, it was a bad day today, mate. Not even like the Panadol and Nurofen I took helped. This week 4 of withdrawals is the worst. So I think it depends on what you're withdrawing from, right? Like for caffeine, it's supposed to peak 2 to 9 days is like its peak period. And then after that, like it pretty much goes away and you should be good in like a week or 2. So I'm just fingers crossed, bro. Got to get to that 9th day and hopefully like I'm kind of good. I'm talking for nicotine. How long have you been on those new meds for? Surely you haven't been off nicotine for 4 weeks. Wait, but didn't you say you were gonna do it anyway? I suffer from ADD and PTSD. What's PTSD? Yeah, I suspect I've got ADHD. Thank you, Pezza. You have a good one, mate. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe. It would really help me out. I'm on minute 3 of quitting. What, for another hour until you start up again? My god, you know it's going to be a rough ride when you start counting from the minutes, Shark. Oh, GG's, brother, GG's. Ah, the Orc Brothers. Brothers and Orcs. Minute 1 of quitting what, caffeine? Minute 1 of quitting caffeine, minute 3 of quitting nicotine. And how many days has it been since you switched your meds? Man, if I were you, I'd be Googling that shit. I'd be Googling each medicine and seeing, like, how long the withdrawal time period is. Oh, I just consumed nicotine now, yeah. Good job for what, my friend? Mirage. I need to find batteries for the vape. For quitting caffeine. Thank you, Mirage, bro. It's day 6, I think. Fuck me, bro. The headaches are terrible, bro. It's withdrawal's so crazy, bro. I can't believe it goes in waves. Like, how is it that like I get better and I feel like almost good, and then the next day I'm just effed, and I've got like a headache just as massive as like all the other days. Like, that's just fucked, bro. Couldn't it be like half strength or something? Like, firstly, fuck it for coming back. Secondly, couldn't it be half strength, bro? Please. Please. You're giving me a headache, Mischievous, please. At my lowest low, can things get any lower? Yes! Yes! Oh, yes, bro! Yes! Oh. Oh my god, that was a long hunt, bro. That has got to be the longest cute charm hunt I've had in, all HeartGold playthrough, bro. What is that? What's the timer? Where the fuck is the timer, bro? Give me that fucking timer. Oh, 2 hours and, yeah, 30 minutes. 26 minutes. Oh, I'm feeling like maybe I should never play Death Stranding at this rate, Gert. We might have to put a fat wire on it, if you guys are familiar with it. Thank you, Mirage, thank you. I've been struggling with sleeping, so I've been trying to optimize my sleep. Caught the Mischievous. Let's go, bro. Let's freaking go. Smoke alarm is doing the beep. Oh, that would drive me insane. Oh, I hate. Mate. We officially have beef? My favorite meat. Thank you for the follow on the purple app, Gertbag, and Michael7212. Wait, no, Michael7212 was a bot, right? Curse your name, Michael. Curse it. Who just has 9-volt batteries lying? No one, bro. No one. Except for maybe me, because my father is prepared. Did you stream today, Shark? Or did you not feel up for streaming? How's 7 days to dime? Curse you, not Michael. It's too late. I've already caught the Mischievous. I'm uncursable. I'm in a bad mood. Fair. Fair. Don't forget to drink water, sit around for a long period of time, so you don't get sick. Thank you, Saffroot and Ally. Actually, I've been drinking too much water recently, and if you drink too much water for you, Saffrootin, it's not good for you. So if your pee is clear, then you're drinking too much water and you're pissing out essential nutrient, vitamins and minerals or some shit. So you don't want to drink too much water, and I've been drinking too much water. Actually, I noticed that, and I had to get like a Gatorade to replenish some like sodium and electrolytes. I can't remember what else you pee out. I'm gonna take it. Oh, he's back to the orcs. Getting that World of Warcraft on me. What if it's red, then you're a lady? And it's that time of month. I think, I don't know, I'm no doctor. But I do LARP as a gynecologist from time to time. Vitafusion, Men's Daily, Multivitamin, Gummies. Gummies? What the fuck? Really? Gummies? Been taking this every day. Nice, nice. You know what you should do, Mirage Island? Bro, you know what you need to do? Is if you want to be really health conscientious, it's really hard to know. Because remember, you need like 50 vitamins and minerals every single effing day. It's so hard to know what you're taking and what you're not taking, and you don't know like if you're maybe even going over it and under it and stuff. There's a website called Chronometer. Chronometer. You can put your food in that you regularly eat every day, and it'll tell you at the end of the day exactly what you're deficient in. You might be like, oh, I'm only at like 50% of my daily vitamin C intake, so I need to eat like more apples or drink more apple juice type thing. So, I took the battery out of the detector. All right, but you gotta put that as your to-do list to replace it, mate. It sounds dangerous. And so that way you know exactly how much you're having of everything. So what I do is I try and get all my vitamins and minerals through food only, because science exactly isn't there, and they don't exactly know if you should only just be taking supplements, so it's best to err on the side of caution. But once you do that and you eat it, your daily diet, then you can be like, oh, you know what, I do need a daily like top up or something. For me, I find that it's really hard for me to get fish oil. Like I don't eat enough fish, and it's like hard for me to get. So I supplement with high doses of fish oil, which is really good for your brain health. And I supplement vitamin D because I don't get enough sunlight. So I still try and get sunlight and walk around and stuff, but I just don't get enough. So I supplement those two things. And then I'm probably going to add magnesium supplement, at least temporarily, to help with my sleep. And then, yeah, I think that's all the supplements I take. Good idea? Yeah, bro. But it's so hard to get everything correct. So that's why I eat the exact same thing every single day, Mirage Island. Every single day, I eat the exact same thing. One peeled carrot, like a banana, beef, spinach, and rice for like lunch and dinner. Yeah, I eat the exact same thing every single day. But I'm like a pet, you know, just happy. I'll just eat whatever. I can just eat the same thing every day. Not always. I think sometimes when it's like strong food, I like tasting food. Like I remember having bacon and eggs every day for like a month, and then I got sick of bacon and eggs and I didn't eat it for years, right? But for whatever reason, something about the beef, spinach, and rice is so, I don't know, like plain-ish that I can eat it all the time. Tell me, like this idea I'd have. Yeah. You could get melatonin with fish oil. That would help sleep. In Australia, you can only get melatonin from a prescription, and they only prescribe it for 12 weeks. And I also don't really want to use it long term, even though when you look at the scientific evidence, it seems like it's fine to use it for long term and you don't develop a dependency and stuff. I'm just a little bit cautious about that. I don't want to unnecessarily take something without like long-term studies. But I think temporarily, whilst I try and fix my sleep, because I've been suffering recently, I agree with you. I want melatonin. Is I eat the healthy stuff. Good. The brothers, they're covert special ops orcs. Oh, really? So you're saying I shouldn't turn my back on them, and definitely shouldn't drop the soap around them. How respectful of people's privacy are these orcs? Human dog food, 40 kilo bags of kibble for people with all the nutrients we need. They just sell it by the kilo on shelves here. Wait. This is an idea that we should like make Shark. I feel like it's a certain type of individual to do that, but I love it, Shark. I love that idea. They've got something similar. They call it Soylent, and it's apparently, I think it's like an open like source list, but it's essentially a drink that's supposed to be every single thing the human body kind of needs, and you can just like drink it, and you could just use that as like a complete meal replacement. It's called Soylent. After like that movie where they ground up humans and they fed it to people, and they called that Soylent. But maybe I should get that Soylent, eh? That'd be pretty cool. Like maybe for traveling or something when it's hard to get everything I need for the day. I need it? Yeah, it seems so easy. I feel like, I don't know, once again, like I'm worried about long-term studies and stuff. I feel like that is like a backup replacement, or when you're feeling really lazy, I think that's perfect. But for me, what I do, Mirage Island, is I will cook beef, 2 kilos of beef, and 2 kilos of spinach in a big pot with some chicken stock. And then I will meal prep. I'll put all that into exact portion sizes for every single day. And then I'll freeze that. And then I'll take out one for the day and I'll just eat that for the whole day. Beef is good. Beef is good. However, if you look at the studies, I want to try and get off beef, even though I prefer the taste, and get to chicken, because beef actually has a higher risk of giving you cancer. I think all red meat, something about in the red meat gives you a higher risk of having cancer. So I'm going to try and eliminate beef from my menu. I think if you're having beef every so often, it's kind of fine. It should be okay, as long as you don't have it too frequently, but I'm having it every day. And I want to be really optimized for health. So because of that, I'm going to have it no days. Now for me, my game plan is to have this extremely strict, rigid diet, 80 to 90% of my life, but to have like some times where I go out and I eat everything. Callum, I need to eliminate D from my diet. Yeah, but Callum, you seem to be the type of guy who would believe in cheat meals, and so you would probably have it as a suppository in the end, so... I mean, listen, some people need to get their vitamin D any way they can, so I'm not going to judge you for it, mate. But I prefer to take it in tablet form orally, not rectally. And sometimes from the sunlight, but let's keep it real, mostly orally from me. Stay away from pork, though. Is pork a bad one? I know bacon's bad. Chicken make you susceptible to weight gain, really? Yeah, once I get over this withdrawal symptoms, I'm going to get more serious into my diet, Shark. I'm going to try, like on a serious cut. In fact, even now, I'm pretty hungry. I've been the last few days, I made the meal portions smaller. I decreased the portion size by like 15-20%. They hate humans except for me. You're a human, Gert? Huh. All food is bad for you? Maybe if you're a tub of lard. Except fish? I don't know about all food. Isn't chicken supposed to be pretty good for you? Like, when you say susceptible to weight gain, what's the mechanisms of action behind that? That's the first I've heard about that. They all died. Good for some aquatic Pokemon. Rocket Lezo, let's go, bro. First time catching the stream. W, bro. W, welcome to the stream. How we doing, mate? Yeah, we're good. I was talking about diet and health optimizations. Trying to, like, lose some weight, but also have, like, as many vitamins and minerals as I need. I got nervous, ran away somehow. All of them tripped on the same log. And died off the log? Okay. Are you humans wait? Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you fast? No, I've heard, benefits for fasting. I'd have to look into it a little bit more before I decide on, like, when to fast and everything. It might be, you know what, it might be a good idea, Mirage. What I might do is, let me get over my caffeine withdrawals right now. And then I think fasting might go well with my extreme weight cut that I'm trying to do. Or fast weight cut. Keep warm this cold weather. Yep. So northern hemisphere, are we, Rocket Lezo? Well, hold on, guys. Everyone, hold on to your Pikachus. You're not a Team Rocket Lezo, are you? Participate in Ramadan? That might be too much of an extended feast for me. Actually, you know what? I kind of naturally do a bit of a 16-hour fast, Mirage. I was getting more into weightlifting and training, so I stopped doing that so much. But I naturally kind of do like a 16-hour fast throughout the day and only eat during like an 8-hour window. But that's just my natural body likes that routine for whatever reason. Like, I'm just not that hungry in the mornings. I'm in the UK. Gotcha. I'm in Australia. Sorry. I was asking, you know Team Rocket from Pokémon? Gonna go to sleep. You have a good one. You have a good one, bro. Hope you get some good, high-quality sleep in, bro. You should follow my eating habits. I don't know. No offense to you, Shark. I've seen you, mate. I think I should follow half your eating habits. Shinies are 20%? Yeah, Blue. Yeah, baby. You like shinies? You coming to the right? Yes, I'm an OG player from Game Boy Color. W, bro. W. Yeah. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow. So good, bro. So good. Ooh, that's what we want, bro. That's what we're talking about. Secret catch technique. The frame perfect input catches them 100% of the time. Some of the time. When it's very hungry. Oh, Jesus, hold on. When it's very hungry, it puts humans to it meets to sleep. Then it feasts on their dreams. So is my purple game. I had a purple Game Boy too, bro. And then I had blue and red. Yeah, nice. I had red and Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Silver. Man, those are the good times, eh, Lezo? So I was asking if you were Team Rocket, and then I told the rest of chat to hold on to their Pikachus just to be safe before you answered, just in case you were Team Rocket. That's so creepy the way Hypno looks. I mean, he is a hypnotist. Have you ever met a non-creepy hypnotist? That's so bonkers. So they're not even rare now. Blue Phoenix, have you ever seen the latest Pokemon games? Shiny Pokemon haven't been rare for years now, mate. So this is a cute charm glitch. So this is a glitch you can get in all Generation 4 games, where if you get the right trainer ID and then put a Pokemon with the cute charm ability in your lead, it gives you a 20% chance of shiny Pokemon appearing. Let's go, Shiny Sentry. Pokemon red or blue choose? I gotta go with red. I'm a big Charmander, Charizard fan. No, definitely not Team Rocket. I feel like that's what a sneaky grunt would say, but I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. Chat, maybe just keep an eye on your Pikachus, just to be safe. I don't need to be prejudicial. All muscle, winky face, 12% body fat, despite being thick. Oh. My goodness, you are 12% body fat, eh? That's actually what I'm targeting. Okay, Shark. Go ahead. I'll listen to your dieting advice. I was about to say dating advice. Right after the dieting advice, I want some dating advice from you. Alright, go ahead. Give me those dieting advice. I do 30 push-ups, 30 squats, and 30 pull-ups every day. Mirage, I love that, bro. That is so good. I just want you to be careful that if you do too many of those, you might start going bald. Have you seen One Punch Man, Mirage? It's one of the best animes out. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it, and just watch like the first couple of episodes and you'll get me. Pikachu, where are you? Whoa, damn. The problem with Pikachus is they hate going into Pokeballs, so we can't return them to be safe from this, not Team Rocket Lezo. Yes, you have? W, bro, W. Plums are beneficial. I hear that kiwi is a super fruit or something. That's apparently pretty good. As for dating advice, don't do it. All right, well, I'm already following your dating advice to the letter, so we're already good on that one. Then your next one is, I eat when I want when I eat. Usually every second or third day, and I eat what I want. I feel like this is, I've heard of the paleo diet, but yours sounds like the Neanderthal diet or something, Sly Shark. It sounds like something the Flintstones would be doing as their diet protocol. Solo leveling, 100%. I love anime. I've seen most of them. Yeah, solo leveling is goated. Arise. I have very little money if I can afford to eat 8. What the? Shark, what is going on, bro? You weren't this poor, like, when we first met, bro. What's going on? What's happening? Are you making some worse financial decisions now? Are you buying too much alcohol and stuff? Bro, we need to look after you, mate. The pup comes first? Fuck the pup. I think you should eat it. Bro, you need to get your calories in. If you're only 12% body fat, I thought you were like ripped and in shape, but yeah, I think you're just starving to death, mate. And you're quite entertaining. Thank you, Lizzo. Appreciate that, mate. What sort of things are you interested in, mate? What are some top games, top anime, TV shows? X took much from me. How? Wait, she took your money. How? I'm in shape. Could be much better shape, though. Yeah, I know. Round is a shape. And I totally agree with you. You could be in much better shape. I mean, to be fair, same here, bro. Same here. I'm a bit too much round. I need to lose, like 10-15% body fat, I think. I estimate. One Piece is a good anime. W One Piece. I need to kind of catch up with it. Oh, look, a Merc Mama. A Goth Mama. Goth Crow? I used to be shredded when I was in the Special Forces. Yeah, I agree with... I believe that. I believe that. I don't think... Tell me something. Was there anybody who wasn't shredded in the Special Forces? Because I feel like just by definition it wouldn't have... Like, you just can't even get into it, right? Like, it's just too physically arduous for, like, the average person. And the average person in Western society is, Fatty Pumbaa. Yes, many of the support roles. Is it support roles? Is sport roles still Special Forces? Is that like the IT nerds? Batu Mao, g'day bro. What's good, Unk? Nothing much, just Unk playing his favorite old school games. Neff. I think I might have gotten all the ones in this area. That leads us back here. I wouldn't mind another Murkrow. So here we need one to evolve. Now what I need is a Croagunk. Let me just take a look now. Where to find it? Okay, walking in the marshlands, and I need 21 forest objects. So let's get to the marshlands. Are you winning? I am, Pops. I am. If by winning you mean having the most fun. What's your favorite shiny? It's not technically a shiny. So Black Charizard, but technically it's not a real shiny, but it's Shadow Lugia from Pokemon, the GameCube game XD Gale of Darkness. HeartGold Soul Silver is so goated, 100%. Spec 4, Spec O is very different. Yeah, no, I meant, they're special forces, they're not operator. Okay, yeah. I was training to be an operator, then I lost my leg. As soon as I passed training, that's... Oh, mate. You poor bastard. Maybe, you know what, maybe we should look on the bright side. Maybe that, like, saved you from, like, even worse fate in the future, you know? Maybe this is the good ending that you got. Fantastic game. W Pokemon, that's a good one. Yeah, bro. We're gonna be playing all the old school games. Essentially, I'm taking you on a journey to relive my childhood. Chatlugia is the best. I want to have Pokemon Company have it sealed in. Yeah. I wonder, like, I don't know how they would even like bring it in. The only thing I could think of is that the Pokemon Company fix, like, you know how there's so many shitty shinies? I feel like a way they could fix that is they have like a second shiny variant. So there's two shinies that you can have. You can have the regular shiny, and then you can have the second shiny variant. And the shiny variant for Lugia, instead of having like a pink belly, it can be just that shadow version. Which one, Rocket? Legend ZA? That one's a fun one. Being handicapped to 20 is the better option for sure. I mean, you were going away to war, right, and stuff? Oh, I don't know if you said you guys go for like peacekeeping operations and stuff, so the chance of you dying is exponentially higher than right now, correct? So I can definitely see that being the worst ending, is you being dead. Depending on how much suffering you endure on the daily right now. Disagree? Yeah, what do you disagree about? That's the one on Legend Z. Yeah, it's cool, man. They might make the Coliseum, GameCube Virtual Console with the Switch 2. Do they have GameCube Virtual Console for the Switch 2? Did they not have that for Switch 1 because it wasn't powerful enough? Also, Tomadoni, candy or sweets of any kind, only dessert I have is frozen fruit. Why is that? You? Really? Shiny Lugia is awful. Pokemon Fix Shiny, Dragonite, Mega. We can dream a Shadow Lugia in an official game. Yeah, true. But I want it like, I don't want it to be like just locked behind a Mega Ray. I just want it to be like just my Lugia and I send it out. I don't like sugar unless it's natural sugar. What? How? Since when, bro? You don't even like ice cream? What if I dip a little nicotine into the sugar and give you some nicotine ice cream? Since always, what the fuck? How am I learning this about you for the first time? It's on Switch 2, I got a Switch 1. Yeah, so, okay, the Switch 1 isn't powerful enough to do the GameCube, is it? Oh, it's like an axolotl color, chat. That's a good one. I reckon that's a good shiny color. I catch and I love. Ice cream is okay if there's alcohol. Not really my favorite flavor. In fact, alcohol flavor of anything is the worst for me. I hate the taste of alcohol. Love getting drunk, hate tasting it. I just want to go follow you as well. Thank you, Rocket. Yeah, I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. So just watch wherever you like, my friend. I've got vertical and horizontal streams on both YouTube, so two different ones, and then the horizontal on Twitch. Vertical on TikTok. Alright, let's see if I can place these objects. So I need to put I need to put 21 forest objects. I gotta figure out what a forest object is. Size. Let me just quickly read it. Cream liqueur on vanilla ice cream. Is that like Bailey's? Yeah, Bailey's is kind of tasty, but man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like it just kind of ruins the taste for me, but I mean, if you don't like natural sugars, yeah. So it improves it, does it? Okay. Alright, after you've done the Warden's second task, you'll allow you to start bringing objects into the Safari zones. These objects can be placed anywhere. These objects are not superficial and just for aesthetics. These items have the ability of drawing out certain Pokemon. You can place up to 30 items in each of the 6 Safari zones, so use them wisely. As time goes on, Baoba will continue to call you and provide you with more items. If you leave the areas open for a set amount of days, the objects you place in each area level up, so they count as more. Once they're leveled up, you can switch without worrying. As the areas level up, the amount of objects you require for the Pokemon decreases. Okay. For example, Larion in Cliff Area requires 24 peak objects, but after 30 days, he only needs 12 objects, having each block count as 2 objects. Okay, block amount, grasslands, day. For placement, size. I don't get it. So I put any of these objects? Land, preferred placement, forest, peak, water, other. But it's marshlands. What the fudge do I do with that? So it says peak. So it was a forest object, I think. Hold on. So 21 forest objects. So I've got 2 options. It's the tree or the stump. They both take 2 each, so... Does it tell me what they are? Plains seem to like it, forests seem to like it. Okay. So short trees, that one... Oh, these ones are forest too. I'm just going to put trees. Trailer for new Mega DLC happening in 37 minutes from now. Oh, okay. The Bites the Dust. Thank you, Rocket. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the follow, Rocket Lizzo, on the purple app. If you have Talon's Gelato in your stores, I recommend it. Yeah, Gelato's pretty cool. Also, I'm going to leave the house for the first time in 3 weeks today. I'm going to see other humans. What are you going to... Why? Humans are dangerous, Shark. Why are you going to see other humans? Remember that time you nearly got stabbed? My god, I would never leave the house after that. My frozen fruits of choice are passion fruit, mango, and raspberry. Those are really good options, bro. Those are really good options. I also like natural cane sugar in moderation is... Oh, man, I used to have a mate who would have, like, the cane sugar stalks and we would chew on it. An appointment. Which time I nearly got stabbed? From the Jealous Ex. Was the to put it in Harry Potter terms, it was Slice Shark and the Jealous X and the Stabby X. Call it a jolty. What's that in reference to, Black? Sorry, I missed that. The first time or the second time? What was the two time? Wait, a second time? So he went to jail, right? Like he got charged and everything? So you mean trying to avoid processed sugar like high fructose corn syrup? I hear that's like one of the worst at high fructose corn syrup. I hear that's really bad for you. I don't even know if we're going to be able to put 21 objects into this place. These trees are huge. Can I not put it there, or is it not part of the area? Maybe it's not part of the area. Diff X's different stab. What? Was it recent? I remember you told me about the recent one, or I don't know if there was a more recent one. Bro, who are these people you date? The sugar being granulated breaks down into a different molecule. Well, I don't think I've got enough space here. Yep. One was before the military, poked my tummy and I got a scar. Whoa, how bad, bro? You could have been disemboweled. What? How deep was the stab? And did you have to do one of those like moves where you like suck your gut in and like back up and stuff to dodge the blade? I saw some poor South African dude nearly get mugged, and he had a knife and he was trying to he had to defend himself against like 4 people, and his daughter was in the car. Why put objects on the map? So it will increase the it'll make it so a rare Pokemon will appear. I went in 3 to 4 centimeters, but I was on drugs. Okay. Jeez, you have too many close encounters, mate. And whatever happened with that X? Was a pocket knife, even a full stab wouldn't have done much? I don't know. I feel like you don't have to go that deep when you stab it into someone's stomach to destroy them, right? Like, if you were shredded back then, was that when you were shredded as well? Like, yeah, you got, like, no tummy fat? Like, how thick are abs? Like, imagine, like, 2 inches and you're in a huge amount of trouble. 3 to 4 inches and it's like a GG's. Had a large gut back then. Oh, phew. Sir Game, g'day. Alright, so we got 9 there. 10, 11, 12. Oh man, I can't even... Oh bro, I can't even count them anymore, chat. They're too far off the screen. Oh wait, Helen, I can just surf here. So we got 9 there, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh my god, we've got too many. We've got too many. Now, does it have to be exactly 21, or can it be just be 21 and over? Let's start looking. Crazy amount of X's. I'm starting to feel like Scott Pilgrim. Yes, bro. Ooh, Carnivine. Yo. It's working, chat. It's working. What are you doing, bro? We're shiny hunting. We still talking about your diet, Callum. You know, you have too much fat in your diet. It's not good for you. Oh, bro, all these rare Mon now. Holy crap, hold on 1 second, let me just see. Fingers crossed it connects to... Nice, now it's connecting to Twitch properly. Okay, oh yeah, looks like it's working again. What are you doing, Sir Game? But as of now, I'm not going to allow myself to be claimed anymore. I'm not looking to date. What happened to that romancing that you had with one of your streamer mates? Online ladies. Sorry to disappoint your terms. Oh, that's alright, Shunk. I'm used to a life full of disappointment. That should be my autobiography title. I consider trying to date men, but I thought it was very much sickening to me. Are you sure it wasn't just the withdrawals? Maybe that's what you need in your life, a nice man. Found out the girl had 5 crazy kids and 5 kids and a crazy ex. I fled from the battle. That's, you know, that is wise. When you don't think you're gonna win it, you know what? We're gonna save this hunt for later. Though I just want to see one of the shinies. I'm not gonna catch it though. I just want to see the shiny. So I gotta I might edit this video later, and I don't know if I want to bother. So I want to just focus on the Gen 2 living decks. Gen 1 and 2, I guess. Dude, none of them have been shiny. It's super weird. She had 4 kids in 4 years. Hey, maybe year 5 is your year. She had 1 kid. She had 1 kid when I went on that date with her. 2, it's been 4 years. That's a standard. Oh, wow. What the hell? That's crazy, dude. Yeah. No, there wasn't like another chick that was, okay, so that was the chick, was it? Okay. That was, Bro, are these things ever going to be shiny? Carnivine? And how do they fly? My only process thinking was that she had to be with child when she went to date with me. Oh, that is. Is it okay to say that's wrong, or in 2025 is that too misogynistic sliced? Another shiny Malamar in Zone 20. To be fair though, Blue, they do look kind of nice though. They do look kind of nice. This is the Krogi. I think it's wrong mostly because we were drinking. What? No, dude. It's a great shiny. I just have 6. Oh, okay. Nah, curse the Malamar. I'm with you, Blue. I see ya. Well, that Roselia, eh? I feel like its face wasn't so green when we saw it before in ZA. We saw the shiny version in ZA. 1 second here. Call my father? No worries, man. I'll talk to you soon. Find a 3-month window between birth and getting pregnant and the provided time frame. Math is she had to be 2 to 5 months pregnant. Bro, that's so effed up, man. How can somebody do that, bro? She sounds like a terrible person who should be, honestly, in jail. With what we know about, like, how bad drinking is with, being pregnant. I'd be furious if she did that with my kid. God, that makes me sick just thinking about it. Oh, shiny? Oh, that's a terrible shiny, chat. What do we think, chat? What do we think out of 10 that's shiny? I could barely tell. It's only because I saw like a few of them beforehand. It's like a Carnivine that's slightly been wilted. You've forgotten to water your Carnivine for 3 days. Not even worth capturing, that's what I think. L out of 10. L out of 10. Let's mix up some of these areas. I need to cross-reference what I'm missing here first. Let's go to the Pokédex. Pretty much every single thing in my Pokédex has been shiny. Let's see alternate form. Male, females look exact. How much to buy your friendship? I'm gonna say... I mean, the economy's been pretty tough, Honest Crusader. And, you know, with a name like Honest in your name, I think I gotta be honest. 5 Poke Yen. 5 Poke... No, actually, wait, no. Let's say 200 Poke Yen, because that'll get me a potion. Or a Pokeball. Does that sound fair to you? I don't want to be too greedy, but